Hello everyone, Sharpedo43 once again bringing you all week 3 of the PMU. Today we're going to be facing the Zombie and the Victorian Victinis. So we're going to finally be able to show you guys the team that I have right here, because I'm actually now able to, show at least the bottom screen, kind of. But you'll at least get to see the team that I'm going to use for this guy. But before anything, let me get the theme ready. We're going to use, I don't know, let's see. What theme can I use? I honestly don't know what theme I want to use, truth be told. But there is a theme somewhere in here. You know what? I got nothing. It's just get the team here. Okay. So let's make sure this is the right team. Yeah. I don't know why, but every battle that I'm doing this week feels very, very like, it always feels like it's the first time I'm battling. It is the first time I'm battling the opponent, but certainly not in general. Like, you know, I'm not battling somebody for the first time ever or anything like that. Okay, before I show you guys my team, let me just drop down this guy's team, because if I don't, then I'm gonna have problems. Okay, he brings Togetic, which is what I was fearing. He brings Blastoise. He does not bring Ditto, because he, once again, only uses that to bait people into bringing it, something to prepare for it. But he did bring Uxie as well, which kind of makes me regret taking Crunch out of Zygarde, since that was possibly one of the only things I could have used to hit Uxie with. What else does he have? The Heat Ran, yeah. Okay. So, without any further ado, let me just show you guys quickly what I'm bringing. As you can see, I have a Zygarde, and I have a Mungus, Lantern, Gardevoir, Skarmory, and Lopunny. I'm hoping that with this team, I'm actually able to take down what Drew here brings. But I need to learn or know what lead am I going to use first, because he could literally bring anything. Or he could lead with anything. I wanted to lead Megalop, but I don't know if that's even a good idea, just given the circumstances. But hold on, let me just get rid of this so we can see who we lead with. Okay, he could lead with Mega Gallade. If I lead with Lopunny, he'll get the upper hand, so I think I'm gonna lead with this. Oh boy, Lantern. He doesn't bring Mamoswine, which is good to know. I led with Lantern, but I think in retrospect I should have probably led with Skarmory now. But I didn't do it, so that's gonna be a rip me right there. It's hard to decide what I should lead with, because sometimes I feel like they can just predict me. Okay, he leads with Uxie, which is only bad in the sense that now this thing can just set up the rocks for free. Although I can go for Toxic here, though. And what does he have to switch into this? Mega Gallade? What's he gonna do? Like, the only thing that would be scary from this thing is if it's a substitute set, but I don't think it's substitute, seeing how he led with it. It's definitely probably like a stealth rocking U-turning set. Yeah, he's just gonna go for Toxic, which I don't really care, honestly. The good thing about him not bringing Mamoswine is that now I can Volt Switch at my leisure. Like, every time I'm at a disadvantage, I just Volt Switch, and I don't have to worry about him predicting any Volt Switch attempt and just going for a switch into Mamoswine. Which either way would have been a risky play for him as well, because I could scald him if I predict him correctly. But in this particular scenario, he doesn't even have it, so I'm just gonna Volt Switch just to see if he actually has the Heal Bell. He's definitely thinking right here, because he knows that I can just Volt Switch now after going for the Toxic on it. He could just try to get his rocks up, which kind of tempts me to go into Skarmory right now so that I make sure I get my rocks up, and it'll force his Togetic to come in and just defog. And then I can bring in Lantern again. He's going to go for the Psychic just to get damage. But I'm just going to Volt Switch. It's hard to tell if this is especially defensive or not. Let's see. It's really hard to tell if I should probably send in either Gardevoir to hit this thing as hard as possible, or should I just go into Lopunny instead? But Lopunny doesn't have Fake Out, so I can't stall this thing out. It'll hit me really hard with the Psychic, and I'll get withered down really quickly. I think I do have to go into Gardevoir, truth be told. Yeah, I think Gardevoir's the way here. Levitate. Not that it matters because only his Heatran can go for a ground type move. Oh, and Mega Gallade too with Earthquake, but I don't think he'll go for that on a Gardevoir, truth be told. Let's see. It's really hard to tell if it's because I had Shadow Ball on this Gardevoir, but I took it out because I wasn't thinking he'd bring Uxie. I felt like Uxie was too easy to prepare for, but I guess he went with the no mix-up and actually ended up bringing it nonetheless, so... Well... A lot of tough calls to make at this point. Let me try... I feel like the switch in here would be Heatran, so... And I don't really have a switch in the Heatran, actually. Or don't I? Maybe I don't, actually. So I'm gonna go for the... This is a tough one. I'm gonna Heal Bell just to see what he does. Okay. He's gonna Protect just to see what I do. Okay. But I'm gonna Heal Bell. Thank goodness I didn't go for an attack. Because, yeah, that would have been pretty bad for me. Yeah. Good thing. He might go for Toxic now, though, now that he saw that I got rid of the Toxic on my... what's it called? On my Lantern. Because I kind of wanted to switch in Lantern after going for the Heal Bell here. But now that he sees that I went for Heal Bell, he'll probably want to go for the Toxic now, predicting Lantern to come back. But I could also go into Amoonguss, which is risky because then I'll be risking the possible Heatran switching right now if he actually ends up not going for another Toxic right now. What movesets do I have on this summary? I do have Earthquake on this though. So I could maybe switch in Zygarde. I'm gonna try to do that. See what happens. If he goes for Toxic, he made a smart play. Because I wanted to go into Amoonguss, but if he goes for Psychic just for damage, it would be bad for me. He goes into Boosel. That is Heatran. Okay. Looking at his team. I want to go for Coil here, but I'm also afraid of him having Hidden Power Ice on this thing. I want to go for Coil here, though. Dare I go for it, though? Or is he going to switch out? I don't have switch-ins to this thing either way, so I'm going to have to just stay and go for the Earthquake. He's going to switch it out and not let it go down. And he's going to go into Togetic, isn't he? Chain. Okay. Yeah, that's Togetic for you. Okay. He could go for Toxic here. I'm going to go into Amoonguss real quick. Just to scare him out. This is also a good chance for me to also get something put to sleep via Spore. But I think going for Sludge Bomb and just going for the damage is a better idea. Also, I think you guys can't hear anything from the music now. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. I had this thing lowered earlier because I was actually recording from the direct last time, which had everything way too loud, so I had to lower it, obviously. But, you know, I tend to forget a lot of things nowadays. Okay. I didn't see what he went for, honestly. I don't know if he went for Wish or something. Regardless, though, what was the mon that was weakened? It was just the Uxie, no? Yeah, it was the Uxie. Okay, then definitely I have to go for the Sludge Bomb. I want to go for Hidden Power Ground, predicting potentially Heatran to come in, but the thing is, what if he doesn't go into Heatran? He could also go into Uxie. But I do think that Heatran's the likely switch in. It's a very easy switch in for him. But at the same time, I'm pretty convinced he doesn't want to get Spored on either. Let me try to Spore it. He's gonna switch out, okay. Hacker. That's Heatran. Okay, yeah, he predicted the Spore. He didn't want to let his Heatran get put to sleep, and he did go for Wish. So obviously that's bad for me. This is why I need to pay attention, honestly. Because if he went for Wish, if I saw that he went for Wish, I could have gone for the Sludge Bomb. Because the Heatran wasn't going to be that important. Now he can go for it though. Let me get Skarmory here, because I think now he wants to get his rocks up. He's gonna get his rocks up, okay. But if he does that, he'll have to bring back Togetic and go for Defog. Here, he definitely switches in the Heatran. So, after getting my rocks up, I'm most likely gonna want to send in the Lantern. And he could predict that if he has Earth Power and go for it. But I think that's the only thing I can do, since I don't want to just lose the Skarmory. I could also make a risky play and just stay in on the Heatran and just go for Roost, since I am sturdied. I can see what he tries to go for, if he tries to predict or not. He's gonna send out Buso. I needed the Skarmory particularly for the Mamoswine, but seeing as how he didn't bring it, this thing is still only useful for me against the... Really? It's just the... It's really just the Mega Gallade. Does he have Earth Power on this? He could, and if he does, should I send in Zygarde? I kind of need Lantern for the Blastoise, honestly. And maybe even the Porygon, if that Porygon turns out to have like the Bolt Beam combination. Let me go into Gardevoir real quick. Hopefully he doesn't have Flash Cannon though. Let's see what he goes for here. Let's see. Flamethrower, okay. I don't have fire type moves, so this move is very, very pointless. Okay, I need to see what he goes for here. Would he go for the Flash Cannon here? Can I afford to lose Gardevoir? No. As long as that Mega Gallade is here, I cannot afford for anything in the world. I think here I'm going to send in Lopunny. Anticipating either a Flash Cannon or Earth Power. Flash Cannon, okay. I hope this doesn't do too much either. Okay, it doesn't do too much, but we're gonna... If he has Chople Berry and he lives it because of it, then that's fine, I guess, but... Yeah, we're just gonna go for the Drain Punch. Mega Evolution and just Drain Punch. He could also just go into Uxie instead of going into Togetic. He's gonna switch out. Hacker. That's the Uxie. Takes rocks damage. I think going for Drain Punch is fine still, because we're gonna get at least a little bit of HP back, and every bit of HP that we get, it can make a difference. for a resisted hit on a Pokemon that did, I think, a decent amount of damage. He can U-turn with this now, though. And that's the real problem here. He'll U-turn. I send in Skarmory. He could also knock off, which would be kind of annoying. Let's see. We're gonna send in Among Us real quick. Actually, what was I thinking? Among Us was a terrible idea. Cause again, he doesn't lose much going for Psychic. I don't have a Dark type that's immune to Psychic. And going for Gardevoir is kind of risky if this thing has Shadow Ball or even the U-turn. Psychic, okay, yeah, see? Doesn't do too much. Well, even with a crit, it didn't do too much. Could have done less if it wasn't for the crit, but yeah. Okay. The good thing about this is that this thing is slowly getting crippled down by the what's it called? By the Toxic. His best bet is to go back into Togetic. He knows I'm gonna switch out here, so the question is he now gonna U-turn? And what would he go into? Would he go into Gallade? I'm gonna go into Lantern. He's gonna switch out into what? Gallade? Bussel. Okay. Alright. Get my Regenerator back. Go into Lantern, take rocks. I'm gonna scout and see if he has that damn Earth power. This thing be lagging on me for some reason. Let me look at my task manager real quick. Oh god, what the hell is all this? Should be causing my shit to lag. Okay. He switched out, I guess, predicting the Protect. Protect, okay. The question is, do I want to Protect again, or do I actually want to just go for Volt Switch and get myself some Switch initiative? Because I could do that. He knows I can Protect again. And I think the threatening switch in would be... Nah, we'll just Protect. We lose nothing going for it, honestly. If he switches anything in, it's gonna take rocks. Yeah, he's gonna stay in. We're not gonna cripple this thing at the very least. Okay. This thing is getting slowly but surely crippled. I'm getting a decent amount of recovery back. If if I Volt Switch and I go into... If I go into Gardevoir, what would he send in? Probably Heatran. He will not send in Mega Gallade, yeah. Amoonguss, he'll definitely send in Mega Gallade. This is a tough one. I don't know if I want to Volt Switch or if I just want to Hard Switch into something. I think I'm going to just Volt Switch. Psychic. He's just going for the damage at this point. Putting me basically back at where I was, if not, maybe a little more damage he got. If I go into Mega Lopunny, though, I think he does bring in the Mega Gallade. Which could be useful for the Porygon Z if it's not Scarfed and the Heatran. We already know now that the Heatran is not Scarfed, so... If I bring in Skarmory, he definitely brings Heatran. To which, after taking damage with the Lantern, like now I don't have switch-ins for. I'm convinced that his Porygon has Ice Beam at this point. Zygarde, I think I only need Zygarde for really just the Heatran, and even then I still have Lopunny, so we could just send in Zygarde, honestly. Yeah, I feel like we could just bring in Zygarde, honestly. We're gonna see if we lose the Uxie right now. Unfortunately, it does not. Now the question is this thing faster than my Zygarde? Could it be faster? Uxies are not typically invested. Even if that were the case, I still can't. But I could set up something. I'm gonna try to set up a substitute. Let's see. Toitle. Yep, that's the Toitle, alright. But let's see. Okay, so you know what I'm seeing here? Is that he could actually have Rapid Spin on this Blastoise. So because of that, I'm actually gonna just go for the Earthquake. I was gonna go for Coil, but I think going for Earthquake just for the damage would be a lot nicer. So we're just gonna first have him reveal the Ice Beam, and then from there we can do all kinds of other madnesses. Yeah, nice damage, nice damage. He's definitely gonna break the substitute. Then from here, he could still bring back in the Heatran. I'm gonna bring in Lantern because I anticipate the what's it called? The Rapid Spin at this point. If he has Earthquake on this thing, smart prep on his part. But he is going to go for Rapid Spin because that's the only thing he has. The sooner I wither this thing down, the better for me, though. Yeah, because this thing, as long as this thing is around, my rocks are not going to be here to stay. I completely forgot that this Blastoise can also get Rapid Spin, so... Do I want to protect and just see what he goes for? Yeah, I'm a Volt Switch. Yeah, he's gonna switch out. Good. Good thing I went for Volt Switch, because he's gonna definitely bring in this now. We get rid of the Yuxi at least. Finally get rid of something on his team. But now this brings me back to the question as to what I want to send in. I brought Zygarde in on a pivot once. And what did he bring in? He brought the Togetic, no? If I go into Among Us, he'll bring in Mega Gallade. If I bring in Gardevoir, he brings in Heatran. If I bring in Mega Lopunny, he brings in Mega Gallade or Togetic. I think Mega Gallade is the more intimidating one because that one actually can put a dent on me, if anything. Let's see. Who do I want to go into? Zygarde? I think we'll go into Zygarde. I'll get leftovers too in the process after rocks damage. There's the rocks. Then there's the lefties, okay. I don't know if I'm getting more HP or if I'm losing more HP. But yeah, I'm going to go back into Zygarde. I think he'll bring in either Togetic or Mega Gallade right here. Or even Blastoise if he wants to scare me out with that Ice Beam. If I can get rid of that Mega Gallade, we'll be in a very, very good position. If I can get sufficient damage on that Mega Gallade, I think I can even just finish it off with Mega Lopunny. Or Skarmory, because Skarmory has Brave Bird for it. As long as he doesn't set up a Swords Dance, because right now the rocks are on my side of the field and I have no hazard removal, so if he gets +2, Skarmory goes down in one close combat. I may be able to live one with Drain Punch if he has Drain Punch, but if he doesn't, then that could be bad for me. He's thinking about what he wants to send in. I definitely think he brings in Mega Gallade here. Because he doesn't need Togetic, honestly. Togetic would have been only if he wanted to get a Defog off, but he has Blastoise, which has Rapid Spin, so I don't think he'll bring Togetic. I think he's contemplating if he wants me to, though. Like, if he wants me to want him to send in Togetic, which I think I do, but Mega Gallade wouldn't surprise me either. Seto Kaiba, yeah, there he is. There's the Gallade. Now, again, I think I only need the Zygarde really just for the Heatran, which I have Mega Lopunny for. So, if anything, I should just go straight for the damage. I think I can live an Ice Punch from this thing, honestly. I just need to get some good damage on this thing first. Yeah, he's slower at first. Then he goes for Bulk Up. Oh, shit. That's actually not good. That is actually not good. Not good at all. Yeah, that is not good at all. Yeah, because he kind of fucks me up now. I don't have Glare on this thing. I'm gonna have to coil. See what he does. Okay, he has Ice Punch though. Yeah, I have to let Zygarde go down, which is annoying. But yeah, I cannot let this thing be with a... I think I can live a close combat at +1. I think instead of going for the Whirlwind though, I'm gonna go for the Brave Bird just to get damage on this thing. Keep it low. We're gonna go for the Brave Bird here. He could switch in Heatran, but I'd much rather he switch in Heatran than have this thing with freaking bulk up. If he goes for like close combat, he'll let himself go down anyway, so he's gonna go for the Drain Punch. Okay. Yeah. That does a lot of damage. And I think after this Brave Bird I should be fine though. Yeah, just keep him weakened. Okay. Yeah, if we can get rid of this, we'll be fine, honestly. I want to go for Roost, which I think I will. Hopefully he doesn't crit me with this Drain Punch though. Okay. I can take one more Drain Punch. I'm gonna go for a final Brave Bird here. Yeah. I want to go for the Whirlwind here. I want him to think that I can just roost on him all day. I'm gonna go for Brave Bird. If he goes for bulk up, yeah, he's not gonna go for bulk up. Okay. Just want to keep him low enough to the point where Mega Lopunny can just come in and take it out, honestly. Okay, good. I'm gonna try to sit in Gardevoir right here. I don't want to let Skarmory go down. I can use this for fodder. If he goes for bulk up again, Inner Focus. Oh, he predicted? Wow, he predicted. I should have just stayed in then. Damn. All I can do now is go into Lopunny. God. That was terrible though. I should have not sent it in. I can only go for return and hope I can take this thing out, honestly. Or have him switch out. But his Togetic I feel is the real switch in here, honestly. He's gonna switch it out. He's gonna go into Togetic right now. Would have been a nice 3-hit KO, but yeah. How fast is Togetic? Maybe I can outspeed it with Skarmory if he's fully invested. Skarmory. He still has rocks on his side of the field though, so I actually lose Skarmory. But let me just look at the speed of Togetic real quick. Tick, yeah. Yeah, Togetic is slow. I could send in Skarmory, but the problem is if he just goes for the... Yeah, I was just going to Lantern then. Alright. If he predicts me, well, good for him. Air Cutter. Oh, Air Cutter? I thought he would go for something a little more devastating than that. But Air Cutter I resist, so I do want to go for Toxic though, truth be told. Nothing on his team appreciates it. I'm gonna go for Scald. He's gonna switch it out. Boosel. If I Volt Switched here, I could've... Nah, he would've just brought back in the what's it called? He would've just brought back in the Togetic. I'm still wondering if he has Earth Power on this thing. I'm gonna Protect again. Yeah, he's staying in. See if he has Earth Power. He has Flamethrower. He's predicting me. Or chances are he's trying to debate me into going for... I mean, I think regardless though... I still think I should just sack Skarmory. It really does me no good. Blastoise, Porygon. I still don't know if this Porygon is Scarfed or not. Because if it's Scarfed, that's going to give us problems for sure. But he doesn't have a lot of switch-ins after I send in Lopunny right here. So I think I'm going to just go into Skarmory real quick. Oh, I didn't go down to rocks. I thought I would. Toxic. I thought he would have Earth Power, honestly. But it doesn't seem to have it. Just gonna go for the... I'm gonna try to go for Stealth Rocks, but yeah, he's gonna finish me off with Flamethrower. I don't have Gardevoir anymore, so I can't even switch it in. Dude, that switching was... It's because I really was thinking he'd go for Drain Punch, but yeah, Knockoff made more sense because he could cover the switching if I ever try to do it. We're gonna go into Lopunny now, though. I don't know if he has a Chople Berry though. There's something that tells me that he does, but nonetheless, we're gonna just try to go for Drain Punch. If we could just prevent that Mega Gallade, because the Mega Gallade right now is a real threat. This Heatran can possibly be a threat too, if he keeps forcing me to switch around too. Jeez, though. I was not supposed to throw Gardevoir like that though. That was a bad play, honestly. I should have just let Skarmory go down that one turn, but I didn't do it. Would have been in a much better position. The fear I was having was the Heatran coming in. I had a Focus Blast for it, but remember that it's Focus Blast we're talking about. I could miss. He's thinking of staying in, because he's probably thinking that I'm going to try to predict and go for return predicting that Togetic, which did a lot of damage, honestly. And he would get 2-hit KO'd from where he was at. I think he's thinking, is he going to predict? And I'm not, unfortunately. I want to what I want to... Okay, he stayed in. No Chople Berry. Good. Okay, we get rid of Heatran, which is good. But we still need to get rid of that Mega Gallade. I cannot risk losing Mega Lopunny with that Togetic around. Also, I think that Togetic has Super Luck as its ability, rather than Serene Grace. Seeing how he had Air Cutter. My concern with the Porygon, he brings Chain. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to risk this thing, being super luck with critical hit Air Cutter, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, let me try to send this in. He could double here and go into Gallade though, and I think that would win him the game. Oh my god, I know what he's gonna do here. I know exactly what he's gonna do here. And in all honesty, I should have just went into freaking... Fuck. I'm gonna Volt Switch because he's gonna definitely go into Gallade. He's definitely gonna go into Gallade. He's definitely gonna go into Gallade. He might win with Gallade, actually. Yeah, because once that thing is at full HP, I'm not gonna be able to take it out, honestly. Yeah, once that thing is at full HP, I'm not gonna be able to take it out. He can't switch out, actually, because he has to hope I go for Volt Switch. I think I should have gone for Scald, honestly. Yeah, I should have gone for Scald, because that would have prevented his Mega Gallade from possibly living. He wouldn't be at full HP, although he would get to Drain Punch the rest of my Lantern, though. But I think Volt Switching was the bet here, or Scalding here was the bet. He's thinking right now that... okay, he actually didn't... okay, he didn't pass the wish to Mega Gallade, which is good for me. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do now is put this damn Togetic on a timer because I'm getting sick of his shenanigans. He might try to go for another wish here. I miss because that's how it is sometimes. Kindly don't miss these Toxics. I can't afford to be missing all these Toxics in the world right now. He's gonna predict now. Buzz. Special attack? Okay, no, good. I was about to say... okay. I don't know if this thing is choiced or not, or if it gets Calm Mind, or if it gets... I think this thing does get Nasty Plot. I actually think this thing gets Nasty Plot. Hold on, let me check. Let me check if Porygon Z. This thing could just set up in my face right now. Zap Cannon, Trick Room. It does get Nasty Plot. He could set up with this thing. But if he has Nasty Plot, that means he doesn't have a... that means he's not Scarfed. Unless he has an item that can help him get speed. Doesn't look like it, but... obviously switching in Mega Lopunny here is not the play. Gonna try to Volt Switch here. He might go for Hyper Beam, which is another move I'm afraid he'll go for here. Or Tri Attack. We'll go for Volt Switch. Agility. He's a double dancing set. He is a double dancing set. And I'm pretty convinced he has Psychic on this too. Should have probably just gone for the Skull, honestly. How's my Lopunny? It's got decent HP still left. This Amoonguss can handle the rest of his team after Gallade's gone, but before, I don't think so. It can also kind of handle Togetic too, and I can still get slow pivoting options. My Among Us was also the one with the Toxic, or with the Sludge Bomb though, to hit, what's it called? I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb. Okay, he's gonna go for Ice Beam. Ah! Does a lot of fucking damage. Because he's Life Orb, the little fuck. Oh, jeez. Get rid of Porygon, though. Okay. Thank goodness that didn't KO. I thought it was going to, though. Since he got the agility up, that might have even been the whole game, honestly. Seto Kaiba. Okay, from here... Obviously I can't mess around anymore, so I have to just let this thing go down. I'm just gonna go for a Sludge Bomb to potentially get any hit off. Man, this fuck really trying to get his HP back. But from here, I'm free to go for a return with Mega Lopunny. So, once he loses the Mega Gallade, I'll feel a lot safer. Since the only thing I need to do with a Mega Lopunny is just take out this this Mega Gallade. This is the one thing that's not letting me do anything right now. So I have to go for the return right now. No bulk up, so he shouldn't live this at all. I did speed creep this thing, so I should be able to outspeed this no matter what. Unless he plans on sacking either Blastoise or Togetic. Just to bring in... I think Blastoise he's sacking here, actually. Toidle, yeah. Yeah, because this is so not going to take it. I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch just to get a bit more HP. Yeah, we're gonna Drain Punch here. I was gonna switch into Lantern and then Volt Switch, but that wouldn't do me anything. I'd still be with Lopunny. And I'd be taking more Rocks damage, which is not what I want, so... I think now it's just really gonna come down to whether or not the Togetic can take me out with a critical hit Air Slash. In fact, I'm gonna get ready to do the calc real quick just to see if I can actually take it or not. Mega Lopunny. Well, 50. This has like this amount of HP, yeah. 0 here. 252. Or not 252. Okay. Let me look at Togetic right now. Togetic with... There's no set for Togetic because Togetic is booty cheeks. Right now what I want to know really is just... I don't think this thing is modest, but let's assume it's modest. With max special attack. Oh, he got his HP back? How the fuck? Oh yeah, because he went for a Wish, didn't he? Son of a bitch. He kind of has me in a predicament here. Yeah, he has me in a predicament here. He could actually win this. Because he has to go for Wish right here. Either that or double into Mega Gallade and then go for Drain Punch. And then that would just be enough for... What's it called to get its HP back? Shit. I didn't think of that. I thought he had like less than 25%. I thought I could take this thing out in 2 hits, but he was at full HP. That actually changes a lot of things. Super luck. Let me give it super luck. What the hell? Yeah. Okay, hold on. How much does Air Cutter do? Air Cutter crit. It has a 25% chance to KO, but if it's not invested, it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO though. I'm gonna try to switch in Lantern and then just spam Scald, because I don't want him to bring in the Gallade and be at full HP and then go for bulk up and then take me out. That's not what I want, honestly. He's gonna wish right now. And truth be told, I think at this point I'd much rather this thing be burned. So I gotta go for Scald to hope for the burned. I can't put this thing on a toxic timer because, yeah, he's gonna switch it out right now. I gotta hope this Scald takes it out. If it doesn't take it out, we might just lose. Narrowly, but we might just lose actually. Yes. Critical hit. That might have mattered actually. That might have mattered. That might have so mattered actually. That might have so mattered. It really just depends on what kind of investments this guy had on this Mega Gallade. If it was bulky, that crit really might have mattered. Let's see what he says, if he says anything. That crit sealed it, yep. He probably had some bulk on that thing. Yeah. Even if it didn't KO, I was still hoping for the burn anyways. And if I got the burn, that would have still helped me win the game. So I had 2 chances of winning here. But damn. Okay, now I'll just spam Volt Switch because I don't want to like waste my time toxicking. If he keeps getting crit air cutters though, that's where I'm going to draw the line. Or if this starts to do diddly squat with the Volt Switch. Oh, but I'm an idiot. I just threw away Mega Lopunny like that. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, bro. I just threw Mega Lopunny like a dumbass. I just threw Mega Lopunny away. I am complete stupid. I could still save it, but my damn Lantern's gonna take damage. Damn, I messed up there. I was supposed to go for the... Hopefully this doesn't cost me the game. Because I got lucky there and this would just be a real waste. Yeah. Differential is key here, but I'd much rather win than have a 2-0 win here possibly. So yeah, Lantern now. Because yeah, these rocks are still on the freaking field. That was a bad play though, going for that Volt Switch. Because look, this is the problem, yeah. I gotta go for Volt Switch here. He seems to only have Air Cutter. He had Air Cutter, he had Wish, he had Protect. Would he have Dazzling Gleam? This does nothing though. Okay. I'm gonna Volt Switch just cause I was gonna go for Scald, but what if he doesn't protect? Or what if he, yeah, well, he'd be gone if he didn't protect. Ay, this battle. Oh, dude, I have a feeling I know what this guy's doing. Oh, dude, yeah, I think I know what he's doing. Yeah, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing, and god damn it, this didn't even cross my mind actually. Dude. This did not cross my mind. This did not cross my mind whatsoever. Yeah, oh my god, I can't believe it. You know what he's doing? He's timer stalling. Because he's gonna put himself at really full HP. So that he out-survives me, basically. That is bad. So I might actually still lose this. That's crazy. And it's all because I let Lopunny go down. Damn. I threw my chances of winning this. But yeah, he's gonna timer stall me. Holy shit. I didn't even think of that either, honestly. Like, I didn't think he'd do that. But yeah, that's an option too. God damn. Okay, obviously what I have to do here now is just toxic stall this thing. Or put it on a timer. I hope I don't miss this toxic though, because then that could be problematic. Yeah, he's literally gonna timer stall me. Which is annoying. I think he has slightly more HP than me. I think he does win this though, because within a few more turns... Yeah, he's timer stalling. God damn it, bro. I did not think of timer stalling whatsoever. God. I think if anything, I'm just gonna cut down like this portion where he just finishes his timer stalling. But yeah, I think he wins this because he has Wish. He can just timer stall me the hell out. Yeah, I think it takes only like... With 5 minutes left, I think I can only do like 2 more turns. And I don't think that's gonna be enough to put him at the point where I can weaken him. Or maybe I could, I don't know. He'll go for Wish here. After putting him on a timer with Toxic, I think I do more damage than he does with Air Cutter too though. So yeah, we're gonna put him on Toxic right here. Okay. Does quite an amount. Still does quite an amount, honestly. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go for Volt Switch because he went for Air Cutter and not Wish. So I'm gonna go for Volt Switch right here. He goes for Wish here. Because I think the goal here now is just to keep him as low as possible. So we gotta keep going for Volt Switch. I can't protect either way because he'll go for Wish either way. So he's tactfully timing his turns too, honestly. To make sure that he ends up having more HP than me. He went for Air Cutter. He already took a turn of poison here with this Toxic. I don't think I'm going to be able to outlive him. I don't think I'll be able to outlive him. But bruh, is this gonna be the first time I ever get a battle where it goes down to the timer? Like, holy shit. Is it actually gonna happen? But dude, if only I didn't sack Mega Lopunny. You know why I decided to sack it though? Was because I was kind of counting on him. Like, I kind of had a feeling he had maybe Dazzling Gleam. And if he went for it there, would have been it. I was also afraid of missing Toxic, but I think that was a chance I should have taken regardless. He would not be able to timer stall me this way if it wasn't for that sacking of Lopunny, honestly. I have to go for Volt Switch to keep him as low as possible. He's going to go for Wish here. And he's going to protect afterwards. Which I guess is fine, because I'm still getting passive recovery in the process and he's not really dealing much. And this Toxic is withering him down even further. And I actually, after the third turn, he's definitely going to lose. So, yeah. Thank goodness for that Toxic. Jeez, we might win this. We might. Because here, I think even if he timer stalls me, he'll still be lower in HP than I am. Because I got the poison off. If I missed that toxic though, ugh, that would have been so bad. But this wish shouldn't restore him more than... Or maybe... I don't know. I forgot how... No, that's only in wish passing. He should only get 50% of what he's got. Or 75, I don't know. But by then, we'll be equal and I'll still be dishing out damage while he still tries to survive here. Jeez, dude. I did not think... I did not think I'd ever come across somebody that would actually timer stall me. But you know what? It's also kind of ironic considering I've also myself considered timer stalling some people out in close scenarios, but I think I've ultimately never done it because I just saw from a mile away that I would either win or lose a battle. So I didn't feel it was necessary. So actually, for me, it never got to a point where I'd have to do that. But he's going to protect here, get his HP back, but then the Toxic is going to bring him a little bit back lower. Yeah, he's back at green, but oh yeah, and I have more HP than him right now at this point. So yeah, I think the only thing I need to do now is just spam, what's it called? Yeah, he can't now. He can't win now. I win now. Should I actually timer stall him myself? And just wait, let it go to the timer? No, that could be bad actually, because what if the game still says he wins, huh? Yeah, never mind. We're just gonna go for Volt Switch. He may go for Wish again, but we just gotta, again, I think the goal here now is just for him to keep him as low as possible. He's not attacking me, and I'm getting passive recovery with leftovers, so he's only withering himself down, which is fine with me, honestly. But I think we got this, but jeez, it could have been bad if we actually fucking let ourselves get timer stalled this way. In fact, right now he's trying to do that as well. What he's gonna do here is go for Wish again, then execute a move quickly to get as much damage out of me as possible. But again, the Toxic is gonna still bring him back down, especially since this Toxic actually racks up. If I went for Sludge Bomb and got the regular poison on this Togetic, timer stalling this thing would have been a lot more difficult. But I wasn't counting on being going for timer stalling either, honestly. I was just trying to get the job done ASAP, but it's this guy who tried to go for the freaking timer stalling tactics. Again, it's a logical approach, but still, you know, I'm mesmerized because of the fact that it didn't cross my mind that he would do that until I was looking at the timer right now and noticing the amount of time it took him to get a move going. But yeah, or you know, he's probably just gonna sit there and just wait for the whole timer to go out. Regardless, he doesn't get his HP back by the end of the next turn anyway, so he's just gonna protect, and he loses. The timer is up, and this Toxic is just gonna take him out anyway. So it goes to timer, but we still take out his last mon and get the KO. That's actually kind of clean. Holy shit, bro. Dude, we almost lost that shit though. We could have won this 2-0 if I didn't commit the stupidity of going for Volt Switch there. For some reason I thought I could just get away with that, but no. That was a huge mistake. A huge mistake. Yeah, but jeez, that was fucking crazy though. Let's get out of here. Son of a slackers. So we'll go to timer. I'd rather lose. Oh, never mind. I think you're gonna kill me this turn. Good. Okay, jeez, though. Without that crit, I think I would have won. Yeah, I think he would have won if he invested enough bulk. Either way, even if I didn't get that crit and he survived, I was still... Wait a minute. He switched it in. Survives, get the burn. Would have gotten his HP back. Yeah, I think he would have still won it, honestly. Yeah, he still would have won it because his Togetic was still in full HP. And that, what's it called? The what's it called? Jeez, I can't remember. That Air Cutter was doing way too much damage, and my Lopunny was not at full HP. So yeah, I think that freaking crit mattered, honestly, because hold on a second. You guys can't see anything, but Yeah, this Lapini was actually, like, it wasn't full HP. I think there was a chance I could have taken 2 at least, but I wasn't sure if that would have been enough to 2-hit KO the what's it called? Because look, I was saying that if the Mega Gallade got the burn, like it survives but got the burn, he'll get the wish off, but he'll still be burned, and then I could send in Lapini to just take it out. But Lapini would not have been full HP, and Air Cutter would have just 2-hit KO'd me. So he still won that battle by a margin, but because of that crit, yeah, he might have had that, honestly. I don't think this Lantern had any special attack investments, and I don't really know how to calc from like, you know, from when you have lower HP, like when you're not calcing from full HP, but from a specific percentage in HP. Like, I don't know how to calc from there, so I don't know if the Scald even. Again, it just depends on the set. I think if it wasn't bulky at all on the special side, because I know that Mega Gallade does have very decent special defense, but if it could have, if I could have KO'd it there, then maybe the crit didn't matter. But I don't know. I feel like it did matter. The guy sounds like he knows what he's doing, honestly. He knows a lot of things about draft leagues, clearly. He even knows about the concept of timer stalling, even, for crying out loud. But, yeah. But, whew, boy. That was crazy. Either way, we still won that, like, luckily. I'm actually still glad we won this despite that crit possibly mattering. And the reason for that is because, again, remember that if I lose when the RNG was in my favor, that is hella embarrassing for me. Even though I'm always gonna show it every time it happens, obviously, but you know, that doesn't mean it's not embarrassing whatsoever. It is. So, and I may not sound like it is, but it is, honestly. So, yeah. With all that said, thank you all for watching week 3 of the PMU. Stay tuned for week 4 whenever we get to it, and I'll catch you guys for another battle or something. For now, just take it easy and have a good one.